The one thing that I was very passionate about as a child, with no real exposure to the game, was golf. I was fascinated by it, even though I'd never had the opportunity to ever play in Sweden as a kid. So when I went to India, it was like a dream come true for me. My grandparents, they would play 3 or 4 times a week. So I'd just go out with them. When they played, I'd be out there on the putting green with my friends until basically the sun had gone down. We could barely see the hole anymore, but we kept on going. I've always felt that I've underachieved in my career. Even when I'd won those 2 PGA Tour events, it was like, I know I can be better and achieve more. So, no, it was gratifying, of course, to win, but that's never entered my mind yet that I'd made it. Walking up 18, I needed to make a par to win, and I'm standing over there, and I kind of got ahead of myself a little bit, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to your first PGA Tour, and how should I celebrate when I tap it in? Should I do that both hands up in the air, one fist pump? It was really funny because then I hit this amazing putt, and as it was about to go in, I'm thinking, oh no, now what do I do? I'd planned out this celebration for a tap-in, but I hadn't thought if I actually make the putt. It actually lipped out, and so I was able to go in and tap it in. So we had a little bit of a party, and the first person waiting for me as I walked in was Mr. Arnold Palmer was there, and he spent the whole evening with us. You know, as somebody that was a friend of mine, and we'd played golf together so many times. So that was really special to be able to hang out with him the day of having won my first PGA Tour event. You know, the hardest thing for me when I lost my full status on the PGA Tour was for almost 20 years I've been playing 30 plus events a year, and then all of a sudden not having that anymore. I'm such a momentum player. I would build up like a juggernaut. I'd have a decent event and I'd improve on it the following week, and I'd chisel away at the rough edges of my golf game, and then by the end of a stretch is when my top results would come because I'd play myself into form. Now I didn't have that, and then I'd play one event, wouldn't necessarily play it very well, and then you got 5 weeks to mull over that, and that's not the kind of stuff that you want to have sinking in, and then it would just snowball the wrong way. When you're playing well, it's easier to play well. Bouncing back is always hard. As you get older, you realize that you will bounce back, which takes some of that edge off, knowing that even if you're playing poorly, you know it's just bad form is just temporary. Yeah, it's definitely easier to stay on top than it is to bounce back. Plenty of low points, but like I said, I wake up the next day, I'm ready to go again. Giving up, never. That'll never happen. There's always going to be something to do with me in golf for a long time.